Hello, today I'm going to show you an alternative way of multiplying. I'm not exactly sure what the technical term for this is. Some people call it wacky windows, others call it lattice. All I know is that it's a method that's been very successful for my students that struggle with number sense and have struggled with the standard algorithm for multiplying. So I'm going to show you how to set it up. Since this is a two-digit number times a two-digit number, your matrix is going to be 4 boxes, so it's going to be a 2 by 2. So the way that you do this is, because this is a two-digit number, you have one column for each digit. And because we're multiplying by a two-digit number, you're going to have one row for each digit. So your boxes look something like this. Once you have your boxes drawn, then you're going to use a diagonal line to separate each box. You always want to make sure your diagonals go from top right to bottom left. Also, you may want to extend your diagonals outside the box, and you'll see why in just a moment. So now we're going to fill the box in. Each box is filled in by multiplying the number on the top by the number on the side. So 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12. Here, 7 times 6 is 42. And 7 times 3 is 21. Now we're going to take our information on the inside of the box. We no longer need these numbers on the outside, so sometimes it helps if your students will cross them out so that they don't use them mistakenly. And we are going to add on the diagonal, starting with the number in the bottom right. 1 is by itself, so you just bring it on down. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals 9. And 2 right here is by itself, so you're going to just bring it over as well. The way you read the answer is from top around here. So the answer to this problem is 2,961. Now, for this problem, we're going to set it up very similar. The only difference is that there will be more rows than there are columns. So this method is good if you're using any multi-digit number times another multi-digit number, whether it be 3-digit times 3 digits, 2-digit times 4 digits, it doesn't matter. Your number of digits has to match your columns and your number of digits has to match your rows. So in this number, because 38 is a two-digit number, we will have 2 columns. And because 517 is a 3-digit number, we will have 3 rows. Again, you will draw a matrix and draw the diagonal lines to separate each box. Now, if your students have difficulty doing this, I suggest either using 1-inch grid paper or 1 centimeter grid paper, depending on how their handwriting is. That'll help them at least with doing their boxes and keeping the boxes lined up. If you're dealing with older students, they should be able to write this pretty neatly. So again, we're going to multiply what digits on the top by what digits on the side. So 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3. In order to write a one-digit number in these boxes, the top box is filled with tens, so 3 has 0 tens, and the bottom box is filled with ones, it has 3 ones. If I accidentally put the 3 here and the 0 here, that would be the number 30, so you want to make sure that you point that out to your students. 3 times 7 is 21. Now multiply by your 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8. Again, 0, 8. 8 times 7 is 56. We no longer need the numbers on the side, so we're just going to add on the diagonal the numbers that are inside. 6. 8 plus 5 plus 1 is 14. So write your 4. You're going to carry your 1 to the next diagonal. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 5 plus 0 equals 9. And the 1 again is by itself. You read your answer again going this way, so your answer is 19,646. I hope this method helps and your students are as successful as mine have been over the years.